Hello, welcome. I'm Nicolette, and let me go ahead and share my screen and share the PowerPoint slides, and we can jump into today's topic. Okay. All right. Okay, can you see the screen okay? All right. Welcome to today's webinar. We are announcing new products and strengths today from Medivant. We have Rashesh Dave with us. Thank you for joining today.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Great. And I'm Nicolette Matthey, a pharmacist and owner of Atrium 24. So we'll just jump right in. Semaglutide. So we started, about a month and a half ago with our pharmacies when I went out to visit you guys in Arizona and started on the first few strengths of semaglutide. It's been going well for our pharmacies and patients with the 0.25, the 0.5, and the 1 milligram of semaglutide to date. And now Medivant is made the pre-orders available for the highest two strengths of semaglutide. So the 1.7 milligram and the 2.4 milligram. Is that correct, Rashesh?
Yes, that's correct.
And what is your guys' timeline looking like? I know we're opening the pre-orders now, but when do you anticipate shipping those two higher strengths?
So the two highest strengths will be shipped out on 23rd of this month, 23rd September.
Okay, 23rd of September, so just a few more weeks.
Yes.
And the process will remain the same. I know that, so we have an online order form that I'll show you guys and walk you through how to get there if you haven't already, and how to register with Medivant to get the Dottie pricing. And even on the semaglutide, we have Dottie pricing and then non-Dottie pricing. I believe it's all still lower than list pricing. Dottie members as well access the marketing materials that we have in Dottie for these pre-filled syringes. So really within the same day, you can get started with Dottie, upload your branding into the tool, download all the marketing materials for the pre-filled syringes. You can register with Medivant, choose whatever products you want to order. And then as soon as you get them in your pharmacy, you're ready to rock and roll. With the semaglutide, it's good that the top two strengths will be available. And we've done a lot of cost comparisons to like pre-filled syringes versus the vials. And it is pretty competitive when you're able to offer the patient one box for 1 month. So that's been great too. There's also been an FDA article that came out recently that cautioned where patients are kind of overdosing or misdosing or just not getting it correct on the vials. So some patients, they're fine with the vials, they can manage, but a lot of patients get very confused. So it just makes it a good option for the pre-filled syringe for your patients, and also just a good selling point to your prescribers. So we have some verbiage here on the left about the superior patient experience, the enhanced safety and precision. And so that's similar to the marketing materials that we have in Dottie that a lot of our members have been using. So as far as pricing, what we've seen when Medivant first launched the first three strengths of semaglutide, Dottie members were able to purchase it for $99 a box, and non-Dottie members for $109 a box. Now with this next release of the two higher doses, the 1.7 and the 2.4 milligram, the Dottie member price is $119 a box, and then non-Dottie member pricing is $129 a box. So Tiffany has loaded on our side. She has loaded these higher strengths into the order form. You can place your pre-orders. And like Rashesh said, they anticipate shipping them on September 23rd. Now, that's exciting and all. And this is kind of hot off the press. This has been all the buzz. So just a couple days ago, Medivant announced that October 1st, they're anticipating starting to ship all strengths of Tirzepatide in the prefilled syringe. So how is that going, and how did that come about at the plant there, Rashesh?
It's been a long journey since we have tried, and we wanted to make this product as one of a blockbuster product. The pricing that we have worked out has been significantly competitive, or I will say it's almost 40 to 50% less than what is available in market in terms of vials or tablets or any one available in market. The pricing and the product quality that we have been trying to deliver has been phenomenal success on this Tirzepatide. It's it's long waited product, but we wanted to do it the right way. And once everything is set and the platform is good to go, we are now in full steam ahead.
Yeah, that's really exciting. I know a lot
Yes,
of our pharmacies have been anxiously awaiting the Tirzepatide launch. And the prices, they do seem very competitive as well. So it'll be affordable for patients. It'll be something that pharmacies can kind of get behind and use the marketing materials that show um, just that it's a 503B facility, that there's less chance of error and misuse from
sure.
patients, and the price points aren't outrageous. So I think that's great. Um, and so you guys have come in very aggressively on the pricing. So, we're not going to see a lot of different pricing fluctuations, or this is the price for the market. And you have been kind enough to carve out for Dottie members $2 less per box. So whatever the list
Yes,
price is here, the Dottie members on your invoice will be charged $2 less. Because you'll see, I'll walk you guys through when you register on our link for Medivant, you select whether you're a Dottie member or not. And then we're in regular communication with Medivant to verify. So it's just one of the benefits of being a Dottie member, that you get access to just what's the latest in the 503B realm, what's going on with the FDA. You get preferred pricing on products, and you get all the marketing materials as we create them and as our pharmacies request them for these products. So we'll be, I know Annie's hard at work, our clinical pharmacist here at Atrium, creating all the marketing sheets, sell sheets, pricing sheets, RX order forms for these new Medivant, semaglutide strengths, and Tirzepatide. So that's exciting. I was going to ask you too on the Tirzepatide. So there was quite an uproar, a few weeks ago, where pharma had said that Tirzepatide's not in shortage anymore, but the FDA is saying that it still is. Do you guys have any insight into that?
yes. So there are two things that people get confused with. When big pharma companies send in notices for cease and desist, they try and curb on the businesses. But at the same time, we also have to see whether FDA has actually taken out that drug product from their shortage list. And unfortunately or fortunately, they have not taken Tirzepatide out of their platform. So it is still under shortage.
Right.
People are not buying them because of many different factors. It's available at certain pharmacies, it's not available at all the pharmacies.
Right.
When they try and take it out, FDA has to literally check at least 10% of the entire United States. So even the 10% still says it's not available. So it's still there, and it's not going to go away that easily.
Yep. And that's great. And I know that Medivant has been conservative. You guys
Right.
aren't the first ones to jump the gun and say, "Oh, we need to offer this product," or so it gives me comfort that from my experience, I know Medivant sits back, you analyze the whole market, and you only enter into something when you're confident.
Correct.
And your families there have generations of API import, pharma manufacturer,
Sure.
like you guys know what you're doing in this. So it's comforting that you're getting involved with Tirzepatide, um,
Yes.
because everything that we've been seeing and all the legal counsel that we've been talking with, they say, of course, it is still, as you said, on the shortage list from the FDA. And there's
Correct.
just a lot of variables that will have to be cleared up before it comes off. It doesn't just come off quickly.
No, no. Generally, the trend cycle that we have observed is roughly between 18 months to 92 months. That's the cycle frame. So any drug product which comes on the 503B shortage list generally stays in there for a minimum of 12 to 18 months.
Okay. Yeah, that's helpful
And
too.
yes, and I mean that too uh, is defined by when they are going to manufacture, the big pharmas. If they are going to manufacture, if they are not going to manufacture, and what is the quantity they are going to manufacture, whether it's going to suffice the market needs.
Right.
So there are a lot of factors involved in this, and it's not that easy to take out or rule out the shortage drug list. And moreover, tirzepatide is a better molecule and is being used in multiple different areas. It's not just weight loss; it helps in improving heart conditions and so forth. It makes more metabolic activity greater in human bodies. So it has got many uses.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only going to increase is from what we're seeing
Correct.
too.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's definitely helpful to know. Um, so someone had asked, and just to clarify, so on the semaglutide, Medivant's launching the two higher strengths. They anticipate they'll start shipping them on September 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
So a few more weeks on that. And then on the tirzepatide all strength, they anticipate they'll start shipping on October 1st. So we have the order form on our website. If you go to atrium24.io, you can register with Medivant there. You can fill out the order form. Of course, we have the first three strengths of semaglutide on there. They've been on there. They're shipping now. We've had pharmacies ordering those since July, I believe is when we started, about mid-July.
Correct.
So we just got the first full month through in August. And we're seeing pharmacies increase their orders and reorder. So it's going well. And
Hmm.
then, so you'll register with Medivant. When you do complete the registration form, and actually let me share my screen. I'll pull up what it looks like on the form itself or on our website. Okay, let me share the whole thing. Okay, so even from our main website on Atrium, you just click on this Atrium 24 GPO. You can read about it. You can see we currently have these two partners in the GPO. We're constantly vetting new 503Bs to put into the GPO. Of course, Medivant's the only one with the prefilled syringes. We're watching FDA inspections and 483s and determining, who passes the different check boxes to go into the GPO. But Medivant, you'll click here to register, and you'll register your pharmacy. That goes to Atrium for us to check yes or no whether if you're a DOTI member or not. It goes to Medivant, and then they have to check your licensure, and they have to make sure that you're a valid pharmacy in a state that they're able to ship to. We do have the state lists in our DOTI in the Medivant resources folder. Do you have any updates on the state lists since we last talked?
No, they are still the same.
Okay. So we have a comprehensive list in DOTI of the states. So you'll register here. Once Medivant looks through your licensure, verifies it, sets up an account, they let us know, and that's when we email you the information that you can get started and start ordering from Medivant. But the order form is here as well. So if you click on it, it takes you into this this order form. We have recently clarified the shipping rates. And so if you're ordering less than 20 packs, you're paying a certain amount for 2-day shipping or for overnight shipping. If you order 20 packs or more, you get 2-day shipping for free included. If you want overnight shipping, it's $50. So you'll just fill out your information here. You'll go to the next form. You'll put in your shipping information, and I think I had it on an incognito window here. I cleared it, but you'll fill out your, let me try to just get through this. so I could show you. Okay. And then you'll be able to put in, I'm just going to fill it out with dummy information. Okay. Because then you'll get to the products. So see, this is one price. So you'll select which one you're trying to purchase. Tells you the pricing. You'll put in how many boxes you're ordering. Medivant also, they do send you an email invoice. So if you have any questions about shipping or when will my order get here, you have questions about pricing and that, you'll contact the folks at Medivant. And you'll have their information as well. Pratusha and is it Elena? Estella.
Estella.
I always want to call her Elena. Estella.
And Nicola, to add here, they can do mix and match with tirzepatide and semaglutide in order to meet that 20 packs.
Okay, that's helpful. Okay. So you'll just fill out, what you're purchasing, how many. So this is for the new. So this is pre-order 1.7 and 2.4. So you would choose what you're ordering. Maybe you're doing 10 packs of each. And then we have the pre-order for tirzepatide as well. And then the $2 per box for Dottie members will be taken off in the invoicing because Medivant does have on the back end who's Dottie and who's not. And that's kind of hard coded into your profile. So that's the order form. And if anybody has any questions, we can take them, but I just know we're all hands on deck creating all the marketing materials and all the order forms. But if you have questions on sales, marketing, just like logistics in your pharmacy, your workflow, about the semaglutide prefilled syringes, about the tirzepatide, you'll reach out to us at Atrium. And then if you have questions about the product itself or shipping or specific orders, then you'll contact the team at Medivant. If you're not sure, always just email into hello@atrium24.io. Is there anything you can think of that I missed, Rashesh?
No, you just missed your good part. You really did it hard for your naughty customers to bring down the price.
Yeah, I know. I've been hassling everybody over at Medivant. But the pricing you
Yes,
guys came in with is really good to start. So
it's really aggressive.
yeah, it helps the
I mean,
pharmacies be competitive. Let's see. Oh, in resources, so we do have a Medivant folder here. So we have like the prefilled syringe subcutaneous directions for patients. We have the ordering links. We have a pricing guide, the state license list. And even the order forms are nice because let me go ahead and click download. And you, Dottie members, you select your pharmacy logo. It'll put your logo here. It'll put your contact information here, as you know. But this is the semaglutide, so the prescriber can just check this off, fax it in. If they want to e-scribe it in, they just know that this is what it has to look like. We also put on Dancitron for nausea on our order forms. But we have the state license list here that you can download and see which states Medivant's currently licensed in. So that's pretty much what we have.
So I'll share you one more document, Nicolette, and that's about regular shipping. So the semaglutide product is stable at room temperature for about 60 days. And at stressed temperatures, the product is stable even at 40 degrees Celsius or 110 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 days. So the pharmacies can ship to the patient at room temperature or normal shipping if required be. And once they receive the product, they will have to refrigerate. So moving forward, we are also placing a piece of paper which says refrigerate upon arrival.
Okay.
So in that way, if the pharmacies are sending mail orders to their patients, then they can do the same thing. They don't need to spend anything on cold shipping.
And that's just for the semaglutide?
We are testing the Tirzepatide as well. Once we get some more detailed answers on Tirzepatide, we will be able to give you a better answer.
Okay. Do you recommend, so if a pharmacy is going to ship or deliver the semaglutide at room temperature or without the ice packs, do you recommend that they include a study or a statement or a guide?
Sure. I mean, to avoid patients' questions, they can just ship that 2-page document with them. Let me show you that. Let me get that.
And then another question I had while you're working on that is just like current beyond use dating for the semaglutide and for the tirzepatide that's coming soon.
So the Tirzepatide that will be coming in will have a 90-day BOD, but we have to take out 14 days of sterility testing and about 2 or 3 days for shipping. So in general, the pharmacists will have about 70 days in their hand to sell or dose it.
Okay.
So, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I will be sharing this exact report that we have created, or it has been tasted for semaglutide. So at 40 degrees Celsius and at 75% relative humidity, the product is stable for 96 hours. The assay drop has been only 3%, and we are allowed a 5% drop. So it's
Okay.
still within the limits. And for room temperature, which is at 77 Fahrenheit or 25 degrees Celsius, the product is stable for 60 days.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and this is a very comprehensive or very brief report that we can share with the customers or pharmacies or anyone. I'll mail it to you so you can keep it for your reference or share it with all the pharmacies. I mean, this will help them in order to reduce their cost for shipment mail orders, basically.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and load this in the Medivant folder for Dottie members, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll
that's
share it
helpful.
with you. So you have a copy of it.
Great. And then let me pull up this slide with the pricing once more, because there was a question that came up. Somebody just wanted to verify the pricing. Share PowerPoint. Okay, so the semaglutide, here's the new pricing. It's $20 more per box than the lower strengths. So Dottie members, the 1.7 and the 2.4 is $119 a box. Dottie members is $129. And I think that was the question. Yes. So let me click that I answered that one. Will the recording be available later? Yes, we're going to load this into Dottie in the Dottie resource in the Dottie Learn menu, so everybody can access it. And then here's the Tirzepatide pricing. So here's the list pricing across the board for each strength of Tirzepatide, for the four syringes in a box for each of those strengths. And then the Dottie members can anticipate $2 less per box on there. And just in case, let me stop the screen and pull up the Learn menu. Just in case anybody isn't familiar with the Dottie platform, it's a comprehensive prescriber CRM. We have memberships starting as low as $99 per month. So the basic membership, you don't get access to the dashboard with all your prescribers and all your prescriptions at the $99 a month, but what you do get access to is the Dottie CRM. So it pulls in all your prescribers, and you can add more prescribers from an NPI database. And then you can add notes. So if you had a call, visit, lunch, you can put it in the CRM. If you made custom marketing materials for this doctor, you could attach them here. But basic members at $99 a month, they do get access to the GPO and the Dottie GPO pricing. They do get the CRM. they get the Learn menu with all the Dottie webinars. And so we have all different legal webinars, marketing webinars. This webinar will be loaded in Learn as well. And in the $99 a month, you do get some basic resources that you can auto brand for your pharmacy. And because we want pharmacies to have the most success with these GLP products, you do get most of the GLP weight loss marketing resources in the $99 a month. The Plus membership is everything that's in Dottie. So all of this data for your prescribers, you can click into it from your dashboard, see your top prescribers. You can click View Performance. At the Plus membership, $4.95 a month, you can see all the trends of each prescriber. You can see what they're prescribing. You can drill down to your heart's content on the most profitable items from each prescriber. Like there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. If you have a sales rep, the rep can tag themselves to certain prescribers, and you can just see with a saved search and click of a button how many prescriptions week over week is coming in for that rep. So it's exciting stuff. So there's a couple more questions coming in. Let me pull them up. Let's see. The needles are included in the box, right? Yeah, because they're like little screw-on pen needles. Yeah. So it's in a box, there's 4 syringes and there's 4 needles. So you'll just have to provide the patient with the alcohol swabs. And if you do a sharps container or anything like that, or if you offer it, you can. Someone asked, when will full licensure be obtained in all 50 states? My state, Missouri, is not on the list.
It's a long answer to that. So we have 2 different facilities. Our Chandler facility, it took us about 2.5 years to get 46 licenses. We still do not have the California license. And some of the times, NABP regulates this, and it takes about 18 to 36 months to get the license, especially when it's a repackaged product. So we have applied to most of the states. We are not applying for California, but rest all of the states we have applied. It takes its own sweet time to get it approved. There's nothing that we can't do.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the state boards are in no rush. And some of them are still even not on board with GLPs, or they have a lot of mixed messaging going on.
One of the first licenses that is coming in is Illinois.
Illinois?
Yes, Illinois will be in pretty soon.
Okay. So I'm going to put this in the chat. Let me see how okay. Put it in the chat to everyone. That's the website for the GPO order page, and that's where you'll find the link to register with Medivant. That's where you'll find the link for the order form. But if you just go to our website, atrium24.io, you can see the GPO link on the top. So that was a question that came across. Someone asked a question, when will Dottie be compatible with PrimeRx? We have the integration with PrimeRx up and running. So we are able to pull in your doctors and your dispensing info and all that from Prime currently.
The last question is for me. The real recommended size is 4 millimeter for subcutaneous use. If people want longer needles, you can give it to them, but as far as a manufacturer is concerned, we would only be able to give a 4 millimeter. That's driven by regulations with us.
Okay. Yeah, because it is a tiny needle. So the question, someone was saying they received feedback that the needles are too short.
Yeah.
And is it just, you can put any pen needle on the syringe?
Ideally not, it's a subcutaneous use, so it has to just puncture the fat or the muscle. And if we give a longer needle, it will penetrate much deeper if it's not in the right area, and they would be in excruciating pain.
And then someone asked if a C of A is
CFA is
available.
available. Yes. So I'll send you a daily copy, or whenever the batch is being released, I'll send you the COA of the product, and you can keep it in your forum so that people can download whenever needed.
Okay. Yep, we can load the stability study and we can load the C of A in Dottie as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's your homework.
Yeah.
And, you know, finish the production lines of all the new products because everybody's anxiously awaiting.
Yes.
That's
We
exciting,
are
though.
excited.
Yeah, it's exciting. I know we've had a lot of pharmacies asking, like, you know, when's it coming? When's it coming? Because they go market to their local prescribers, and it's great patient therapy. It's great patient care with these prefilled
Correct.
syringes. So yeah. All
Yes.
right. Well, we will wrap this up. If anybody has any further questions, feel free to email into hello@atrium24.io, and the team can kind of triage and see how we can help you. We'll get this webinar recording uploaded into Dottie as well. Oh, someone asked if the C of A can be sent with the product, and I was surprised that that's not typical with 503Bs. They don't typically send it because it's just like a manufacturing realm. So like if you're ordering a Dr. Reddy's product, they don't send C of A. If a pharmacy requested it though, could you send them the C of A? Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you so much, Rashesh. Thanks everybody for joining us. And we're excited about Medivant's continued success and our partnership just to help get these products out to our pharmacies and their patients.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Bye.